actually asked us for us to acknowledge the SAPP, as well as do membership forms and join the SAPP, which I'm sure we are grateful and more than willing to do so. But I, the sister of Imam Hussain Mosque, would like to ask you and your comrades if you could do me a favor on the 22nd of February this month, as we spoke about the attack of our brother Shahid Abbas, not only for exposure of the SACP, but also for justice for our brother. I would like for you to have your comrades join us at the court, outside of the Durban court, and help us seek justice for him. I now hand you over to the mother of Shahid Abbas Isuk, Auntie Farida.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Welcome to each and every one here. And I must thank everybody for sacrificing your time and coming to Imam Hussain al-Islam Mosque. And also that I can only say it's because of love of God. I think because of love of God, you'll have sacrificed your time, taken your time with the rain and the storm and no lunch. You still sacrifice your time to come to Imam Hussain Mosque. And I think it is for the love of God. And for the love of God, for our school of thought, I was caught so unawares and unexpected. I didn't even really prepare a speech, so please excuse me, I'll just try my best. Right? So, what is to give the love in the love of God? To give the love of God is what you love most for yourself and someone else needs it most. So that's the time when you give it away. It's something that you love yourself, but when somebody else needs it, you give that to that person first. That is love of God. Then for our school of thought, there's lots of examples that it was displayed to us for love of God. For instance, the Prophet ﷺ's grandson, he sacrificed his family for the love of God. His daughter, his baby daughter, his son, his nephews, everybody he loves most, he sacrificed them for the love of God. Then also, the Prophet ﷺ's daughter, Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, she had a nafil fast for 3 days. And for the 3 days, every night, before they could break their fast, with the food on the table, ready to break their fast, somebody knocks on the door. And then she goes and they leave all that food away. That was for the love of God, she did that. Then also, we've got Imam Zain al-Abidin, which is the 4th Imam, alayhi salam. He used to go in the night when nobody could see him. He used to take parcels to the poor. That was also for the love of God. And so nobody could recognize him. Then also, as I said, Imam Hussain gave sacrifice for the love of God. And also, Alhamdulillah, as you know, I am the mother of Shahid, which means witness. It's a title that God has given for him at this moment, as Shahid. And I'm his mother. And I can say with the grace of God, and Alhamdulillah, whenever I enter this mosque of Imam Hussain, I feel great. Great in the sense that I'm grateful for my son that has given his last drop of blood. When I say the last, really, the time when they picked him up from here, there was nothing left in his body. But he still said, he still mentioned that the mosque is on fire. He did not care for himself. He did not care for his mother that wasn't there at that time. His family, he thought about the love of God. And to save this mosque, because this is a house of God. And by that, He sacrificed his last blood of God, his last blood, for the love of God. And I can only say that God has rewarded him with the status of Shaheed, as I said, which means witness. And according to the Quran and our belief, which is God's word, that he is not dead. He is not dead. He is alive. And he gets sustenance from God. That is our belief. And I can safely say, as a mother, and I want you to feel it and see it as a mother, I can feel his presence is here. He is definitely here. And I want to tell him, just to tell him, that I am proud of him. I am proud of him. And also, he'll be the example of each and every one to say, to not be selfish and think of ourselves only, but for the love of God, think of everybody out there, whoever needs us in whatever way. I know lots of people will say, lots of people ask me, how do you cope? How do you manage losing a son like that? Abbas was a wonderful son, no doubt. But for the love of God, I let go. Really, I let go. You know, when God gives you an ocean full of tests, which I know this was one of my supreme tests, you don't ask him to build a bridge to get to the other side, because he won't. But he will swim with you through it. He will be with you all the way in whatever you're going through, whatever it is. And I must thank each and every one for the support and for the prayers that I have received and our families received. And I really appreciate God for giving us and giving me this opportunity to thank everyone for your sacrifice and for the love of God. May there be peace in our country. Really, may there be peace in our country, which we're all looking forward to as South Africans and all those people that are not from South Africa that has made South Africa their home. May there be peace for the love of God. Thank you very much.